Now, forewarned weather with Ashley Barassi.
Well, let's go ahead. Hi there, and talk about your weather headlines. And so we do have a marginal risk for strong to severe storms as we head into the later part of the afternoon and evening. The humidity already on the rise. We have a lot of moisture out there from the rain that is pushing through, and that humidity will linger as we head into the weekend. And that could also trigger, with a clashing front, some stronger storms by the time we get into the later part of Saturday. But right now, let's focus on radar, because a lot of folks are waking up to some wet weather out there. Ann Arbor, Canton, Southgate, Detroit, on north, pretty much dealing with the rain now. But folks into Saline and downriver were getting some of that rain earlier this morning. As far as lightning, most of it has subsided, but we are picking up a couple strikes just west of Lansing. So you can see this band of rain, and it does push from west to east. I'll put it into motion in a second. I just want to zoom in real quickly to the pocket of the heaviest rain that we have across southeastern Michigan, and that's closer to Heartland, so the far western edge of our viewing area. But here's the motion for you. We've had quite a bit of lightning by Owasso up towards Saginaw, and then all of this pushing eastward. So what you see pushing through Ann Arbor, Novi will work its way towards Mount Clemens and Detroit as we go throughout really the next couple of hours. So it's a cloudy, damp start out there, warmer compared to yesterday as we sit at 71 degrees in the city, 68 in Ann Arbor, 69 in Pontiac, and 70 in Monroe, and mainly a light westerly wind, but the wind gusts could get to be stronger as we head into those afternoon storms. So today's forecast, we'll forecast 83 for the afternoon high, low 80s across the board, and those storm chances do increase. I'll widely say after 2 o'clock, but probably a better bet closer to 4. Now we have a marginal level 1 risk for those storms to become severe as we head into the afternoon. Now that's on a 5-level scale, so we're on the lowest level, but nonetheless heightened from a calm day. So we could get some damaging wind gusts, small hail, or flooding. Those would be the 3 primary threats that we're looking at, and that's not a slam dunk, but I really think the gusty winds and some ponding would be what we would anticipate. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, most of that's to our east. You get a little lull. By 2 o'clock, this is where I say you could get a little discrete, isolated storm developing. Better chance, though, for those widespread, more scattered storms by about 4, 5 o'clock. And then by 8, a lot of that is out of here. So late evening, we'll be drying things out. Tomorrow's mainly dry, though you could see a little pop-up shower develop tomorrow as we get in more of the peak heat of the afternoon. So most of us will miss that, but it's just worth mentioning that we could see one develop. So by Friday, 87, mainly dry conditions, but still on the humid side. We're close to 90 on Saturday with some storm chances late, and we'll hold on to that slight chance going into the early part of Sunday, but overall mid to upper 80s. And I just want to show you the latest data coming in. As far as Friday, you see just a smidge of green there, so I think that's more so the humidity, but by the time we get to late Saturday, this model keeping it still west of our area, but we'll be fine-tuning the timeline. We do crank up the heat, though, going into early next week, back close to 90.